ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदं वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वदरुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. The last sutra what we were discussing is Shashti Sthana Yoga, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All these are revision only. Supposed to be revision, but it's okay. We are dealing in detail, little elaborately. Maybe this is Dvitiya Avritti, Pratama Avritti already over. This is Dvitiya Avritti. Dvitiya Avritti is a little elaborate study, but that is not the intention here. But anyway, it's okay. When we do the second round, we will learn a little, not a little great extent, little elaborately. Refer to Siddhanta Kaumati and other text we learn. Okay. Is my voice clear to all of you?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Ji.
Okay. There is some problem in my tongue. I myself bitten my tongue during this happens frequently. This frequently in the sleep it happens, not in the waking state. During sleep, I myself bite my tongue and bite so severely, so it pains and difficult to speak also. That's why I asked whether it is clear.
Yeah, it's fine, Ji.
We did not find any difference.
Sorry?
Yes, we did not find any difference.
They say it is because of vitamin deficiency, whatever it may be, I don't know. Okay, Shashti Sthana Yoga. Here the important point to be noted. We have seen in the last class, just a quick summary of what we saw. It makes an important point here. Sthani means we have seen it is the placeholder, the place where the replacement happened. It is not really the what do you call the replacement of the the Shabda, he says, in the place, because Shabda Shastram being Shabdatmakam, therefore here, in the place of the pronunciation of a letter or a word, some other word or the letter is pronounced. That is, Ucharana Prasanga is important. The word Ucharana Prasanga. Ekasya Varnasya Ucharana Prasange Anya Varnasya Ucharanam. So, Sthani Shabdena Ucharana Prasanga. Prasanga means the occasion or the moment. It says event, the event of pronunciation of a certain letter or a word. That is important because for us, this Shastram is Shabdatmakam. Therefore, being Shabdatmakam, this Shabda which has come from Bhagavan, the Vedas have come from Bhagavan. So as it is, it is. So it is. Therefore, the word, the Varna letter, the Varna, the letter being same, what we do by what we do is that the place of pronunciation of the Varna or a Shabda, another word is pronounced. So that is important. That is why Ucharana Prasanga, the word Ucharana Prasanga is important. Vastutaha tu Vyakarana Shastram Shabda Nirmana Shastram asti. Shabdaha cha nityaha santi. Shabdas are nitya, they are permanent. Therefore, ekam shabdam nishkasya tasya sthane anya shabdasya sthapanam shastra viruddham. It is opposite to Shastra. Shabdas being nitya, therefore, you cannot replace a Shabda or a Varna. You can take Varna also later. In the place of a Varna or a Shabda, another Varna or Shabda, it is Shastra Viruddham. It is against Shastra Viruddham. Matva, considering thus, Sthani Shabdena, Ucharana Prasangaha. By the word Sthani, what is meant here is Ucharana Prasanga. The occasion or the event of pronunciation. That is the meaning of the word Sthani. Important thing to be noted. Example, we have seen Eco-energy or Astirabhuku, etc. Eco-energy is an example for the Ucharana Prasanga of a Varna, a letter. Ikaha sthane yan adeshaha. So ikaha Ucharana sthane yan Ucharana Prasangaha. That is what is Eco-energy, the Sandhi is about. Similarly, Aster Bhuhu, there is Dhatu is Asdhatu, which is replaced by Bhu. There it is more than a Varna, it is a Shabda. So, Asdhatu Ucharana Prasange, Bhu Shabdasya Ucharana Prasangaha. Similarly, Antirjaha iti. Now, another important thing here in the Shastram, the Shashti Vibhakti. The Shashti Vibhakti can be used in many senses. Nirdharana Shashti. Nirdharana Shashti, ascertaining one among the many, that is called Nirdharanam. Or it is Avayava Shashti, Avayava Avayavi Shashti. Anga Angi, that is called Avayava Avayavi. That which has parts is called Avayavi and part is called Avayava, the connection between them, Avayavi. Or Swamitva Sambandha Shashti, that is called Sambandha Shashti. Possessor-possessive relationship. These are the meaning in which the Shashti Vibhakti is used in general. So, here what Shashti is, Sthani Shashti, that is Ucharana Prasanga. And here, Sthana Sambandha Shashti, Sambandhasya, the Sthana Sambandha Shashti, in the Shastra, there are many other differences are there among them. One is Apakarsha Sambandha, Nivritti Sambandha, Prasanga Sambandha. Apakarsha Sambandha, we have seen all these examples in the last class. Apakarsha Sambandha. Example, it says, where the cow is tied, in the place of cow, you you tie the ashva. Removing one, placing something in that place. That is apakarsha sambandaha. Gostane ashvaha badhyatham. In the place of go. That is, Gostane is in the Goshala. Say, for example, Goshala, the cows are in the place, you tie the, in the place of the go, you tie the Ashva. Apakarsha Sambandaha. Then Nivritti Sambandaha. Shleshmanaha Stane Katu Aushadam. That is, Kapaha Asti. Kasechana Manushasya Kapaha Asti. For the removal of that, you apply Oshada, the medicine. That is Nivritti Sambandha. We are talking only about Sambandha. What Sambandha? Because Shashti Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti is Sambandha, also is that Sambandha Shashti is one meaning of the Shashti, Nirdhana Shashti, Avayava Shashti, Sambandha Shashti. Among the Sambandha Shashti, what are the different types of Sambandha? These are the different types of Sambandha, Apakarsha, Nivritti. Then in the Vyakarana Shastram, it is the Shashti here in this particular sutra. What Shashti is? It is Prasanga Sambandha. Sambandha Shashti is here Prasanga Sambandha. Here this that it is, in fact, it is not Sambandha Shashti here in this sutra. It is the Shashti here. It is this we call it is this Prasanga. The Shashti Sthane Yoga is that the word here, that which is specified in Shashti Vibhakti in the Vyakaranam, it is should be considered as Sthana Shashti. It is not like the Sambandha connected to something else, not like that, and not in that meaning. So among this different Sambandha, Shashti in general talks about the Sambandha, the connection. So among the different types of Sambandha, Apakarsha Sambandha is ruled out, Nivritti Sambandha is also ruled out. Then what is that Sambandha here? It is Prasanga Sambandha. Prasanga Sambandha is Dharvanam Sthane Sharaihi Prastaritavyam iti anena vakyena. So Asyam Bhumau Dharmaha, the Dharbaha, Asyam Bhumau Dharbaha Prastaritavyaha iti Purvam Chintitam Asit. It has been decided to spread the dharba, but what done is Tasmin Sthane Sharanam Prastaraha Kartavyaha, in the place of which the arrows must be spread. So what has been decided before is replaced by the another thing. That is called Prasanga. So here the Atra Sthane iti Shabdena Prasanga Sambandha Vidiyate. So here Prasanga Sambandha is what is meant here. So Yetebhyaha Apakarsha Sambandhe Nivritti Sambandhe cha Pratama Padarthasya Nishkasam Nashaka Bhavati, which is against Shastram. That is the destruction of the first Padartha. Etadrisham Nishkasanam Nashanam Shabda Va Shabdana Vishaye Neva Sambhavati. It is not possible in the in Shabda Shastra, because Shabdaha Nityaha. Therefore, Prakrita Sutrasya Sandarbhe Sthana Shabdena Kevalam Prasanga Sambandha eva svikriyate. Therefore, by the word Sthana here in this sutra, what is to be taken is Prasanga Sambandha. Prasanga Sambandha, that is among the three types of Sambandha, dismissing the Apakarsha Sambandha, Nivritti Sambandha, here the Sambandha must be taken as Prasanga Sambandha. So therefore, Atayava Siddhanta Kaumudyamapi Sthanam cha Prasangaha iti Vakyam Vidyate. Therefore, only in the Siddhanta Kaumudi, Sthanam, it is Prasangaha. That Sthana Shashti. The Sthana Shashti is that Prasanga Sambandha Shashti. Prasange Sambandha, it is connected to, in the meaning of Prasanga. That is, it is connected to this, that that is connected to in the meaning of prasanga. Prasanga means avasara, kalasya avasara. Here in the nyasa, it is given. Prasangaha to, what is prasanga is beautifully it defines. Prasangaha to arthakriya nimitta bhutasya kalasya avasaraha. Difficult to translate. I gave the translation through WhatsApp. I don't know what I gave. Avasaraha means the moment, the opportune moment. Kalasya avasaraha, the opportune moment. The opportune moment. Arthakriya nimitta bhutasya. The nimitta, the cause for performing a purposeful action in the form of an opportune moment. That is called prasanga. Iti Nyasa says the cause for performing a purposeful action in the form of the opportune moment. So that is called prasanga. Yes, nimitta bhutasya kalasya avasaraha. So when there is a certain pronunciation of a varna or when there is certain shabda, that is replaced by the pronunciation of another shabda. We are not replacing the shabda, we are replacing the ucharanam, the pronunciation. That is called ucharana prasangaha. So therefore here the Shashti, here it is prasanga sambandha. It is the Shashti here, it is not apakarsha, not in the meaning of apakarsha, not in the meaning of nivritti, it is in the meaning of prasanga. Prasanga means this avasara, kalasya avasaraha, the opportune moment, the occasion. That is why the translation is given. In some books, it has occasion, in the occasion of the event of the pronunciation of a certain word or shabda, another word is pronounced. So tasmin sthane anya varnasya or shabdasya uchcharanam bhavati, prasangaha bhavati. That kala avasaraha bhavati. That is the meaning here. Okay, this is Shashti Sthane Yoga. Then one more point here is giving Sthane Yoga iti Bhaguvrigi Samasaha. Sthane Yoga, it is a Bhaguvrigi. Sthane Yogaha Asyaha iti Vyadikarana Bhaguvrigim Krutva Nipatana Saptamyaha Aluk Krutva Sthane Yoga iti Shabdaha Siddhyati. Sthane Yoga. Sthane is, see, in Samasa we know two words, when they combine, the vibhaktis are dropped. The vibhaktis are dropped. When two padams combine, the vibhaktis are dropped and you get a new pratipadikam. Sthane is saptami vibhakti. In the samasa sthane yoga, the sthane saptami vibhakti is still there. That saptami vibhakti, that pratyaya is there. That is why it is called aluk samasa. So it is aluk samasa means it doesn't become luk. The pratyaya doesn't become luk. Aluk krutva sthane yoga iti shabdaha siddhyati. You get the word sthane shabda. It is not sthana yoga, sthane yoga. It is saptamyaha aluk. Luk means that lopa, we know. But saptama vibhakti doesn't become luk, doesn't become lopa. So sthane yoga iti shabdaha siddhyati, and the type of the Bhaguvrigi is Vyadikarana Bhaguvrigi. Bhaguvrigi, there are two types. One is Vyadikarana, other one is, it is the Samanadikarana Bhaguvrigi. Like that, I give you an example, you understand. If you say Pitambara, suppose if you take Pitambaraha, Pitam Ambaram Yasya Saha Pitambaraha. But Pitam and Ambaram, they all point to the same thing. They refer to the same thing, have the same locus. Pitam Ambaram. Ambara, which is Pitam. The cloth which is yellow. Pitambaram. If you say Dandayudapani, another example. This is counter example, Vyadikarana Bhaguvrigi example. Dandayudapani, if you take Dandayudam, Dandayudapani. Dandam Danda is Ayudha. Danda Yudam. Panav. Yasmin Saha. The Panav in the hand. Danda Yuda, the weapon in the hand of whom? So Danda Yudam and Panav, they refer to two different things. Their locus is different. Danda Yudam is talking about the Ayuda, the weapon, which is Danda. And the hand Panav, that is different. Both are different. In the hand, there is Danda Ayuda. Whereas that in Pitambara, the Ambara, which is Pita, which is yellow in color. So in Bhagavad Gita, we have this type, two different types are there, Vyadikarana and Samanadikarana, Bhagavad Gita. So here it is, Vyadikarana Bhagavad Gita, it says, Stane yogaha asyaha iti Vyadikarana Bhagavad Gita krutva, by making this as Sthane yoga means sthana is one thing and yoga is sambandha. That is what yoga. Sambandha kartavyaha. Here the connection to be made in terms of the sthane shashti, that is prasanga, ucharana prasanga. Prasange, ucharana, prasangaha, prasange yogaha, sambandha kartavyaha. That meaning to be taken here. Therefore, by this is a Vyadikarana Bhagavad Gita Samasa. We will talk about Vyadikarana Bhagavad Gita later when we deal with the Samasa topic. Ayam Shabdaha Shashti iti asya Visheshan Rupena Priyujyate. Yeah, the Shashti it is used in a special way, specific way. Vyakarna Shastre Priyukta Shashti Vibhakti Sthani iti Artha Yukta Asti. Therefore, the Vyakarna Shastram Shashti Vibhakti Sthani, in the place of sixth case, Shashti Vibhakti means Artha Yukta. It has got the Artha Yukta Asti. It has endowed with this meaning. What meaning? Ucharana Prasange. That meaning. Iti Atra Shabdashaha Artaha Vartate. This is the meaning of the words of this sutra, Shashti Sthane Yoga. Every word is discussed elaborately. So therefore, Shashti here referring to this. What Shashti here it is? It's called Sthane Shashti. We say it is that which is specified in Shashti Vibhakti, that the Sambandha is to be done. That Sambandha is Ucharana Prasangaha. That is the Shashti here. So therefore, Sthana Shabdaha means that Prasanga ityartaha. Ucharana Prasthana is Ucharana Sthana, that is Ucharana Prasangaha ityartaha. So Sthana is Ucharana Prasanga. Iti Yogaha Sambandhaha Shashti Vibhaktya Kartavyaha. So the word Shashti to be connected to that word or varna, in the place of which there will be the replacement of the pronunciation of another word or letter. That is the meaning. I think this much is enough. We have discussed elaborately this, and this is further discussed in the Mahabhashya Mandal. We need not go there. So you understand what is Shashti Vibhakti is. So it is a special Shashti, only in Vyakarna Shastram, Sthana Shashti. In the language, we have other Shashti. As I said, there is Nirdhanana Shashti, Avayava Shashti, Sambandha Shashti. There are different Shashtis, but here it is Sthana Shashti. We call it by the name Sthana Shashti, Sthane Shashti or Sthana Shashti. So it is a Paribhasha Sutram. Then next one we will see. Number 51. Tasminiti Nidishte Purvasya 1166. You have any doubt in this? Sthane Shashti?
No, Ji.
No, Ji.
So the certain the phrase is difficult to translate into English. That is why this is taught in Sanskritam itself. But anyway, trying my level best to give the English translation. Some English translations are not good also, so we have to be a little alert in giving the translation. Anyway. Then the next sutra, tasmin iti nirdrishte purvasya. This is another paribhasha. Since this is going to be summary, we will read quickly. सूत्रेषु सप्तमी विभक्तेः साहाय्येन यस्य शब्दस्य उल्लेखः क्रियते तस्मात् अव्यवहितस्य पूर्वस्य कार्यं भवति. This is very important to be noted. This avyavahita. Vyavadhana means space. Avyavahita means no space, no gap. Space means not literally, could be a space. It means between the two padam, there is a pause in terms of time, that is a space. Or there is no space in terms of the letter, intervening letters. That immediately we translate, if you see the translation of this sutra, we say immediately following, immediately preceding. It means there is no intervention, or there is no the letter or the space present between the following and the sthani or the preceding and the sthani. That is the meaning of the word avyavahita, no vyavadhana. You can translate this as immediately. No vyavadhana means no space. Best translation is immediately. Sutreshu saptami vibhaktehe sahayena, with the help of that which is mentioned in saptami vibhakti, yasa shabdasya ullekha, that shabda which is mentioned, tasmat purvasya, before that word, karyam bhavati, the karyam will happen. Tasminiti nidishte purvasya, in the sutra which is mentioned in saptami vibhakti, before that the karyam happens. Before means where? Immediately before that. That is, Thani is located immediately before that which is mentioned in Saptami Vibhakti. That is the meaning. Avyavahitasya, that Shashti Sthane, that which is Purva, with regard to that which is mentioned in Saptami Vibhakti, Tasya Sthane Karyam Bhavati. Ashtadhyayaha idam paribhasha sutram asti. This is paribhasha sutram. This is sutra paribhasha. Paribhasha sutram given. There are many paribhashas we say. We have, nimittapaya, nimittikapayam, and other paribhashas. These are all not sutra. These are all listed in the Paribhashendu Shekara. That is a book is there by Nagoji Bhatta. That these are the general interpretational rules. Here, this is a sutra. This paribhasha is a sutra itself. How the sutras of these sutra pata to be interpreted. For that, we have this paribhasha. Bhinneshu sutreshu yatra saptami vibhaktehe prayogaha krataha drishyate tatra nirdishtam karyam tasmat saptamyanta shabdat avyavahitasya purvasya bhavati iti yukte vina vyavadhanam पूर्वम एक शब्दः यत् वा शब्द स्वरूपं विद्यते तस्य एव एतत् कार्यं भवति इति आशयः. In different sutra where the saptami vibhakti is used, saptami vibhakti is there, then the karya which is specified in through saptami vibhakti will happen there where preceded to that immediately. Preceded to that the shabda or the varna, whatever may be, which immediately precedes. So vina vyavadhanam purva yaga shabdaha vartate va shabda swarupam vidyate tasya eva tatra eva karyam bhavati. There alone the karyam happens. Saptami vibhaktehe etadrishah krataha prayogaha parasaptami namna api jnayate. So we can note this parasaptami. Saptami also different types of saptami. Saptamis are there in the language. We have nimitta saptami, vishaya saptami, sati saptami, all. But here it is what Saptami? Here it is Parasaptami. Not that everywhere it is Parasaptami. Even the Adhikara Karake, we saw that Sutra Karake, Asamhitayam. There also it is Saptami. Is it Parasaptami? What Saptami is that Saptami? Samhitayam or Karake. What Saptami is that? What Saptami?
Vishaya Saptami.
Vishaya Saptami.
It is Vishaya Saptami. It is translated as in the context of, in the sense of Vishaya Saptami. It is Vishayeshu, Asmin Vishayeshu, Samhitayam Vishaye. In the context of Samhita Sandhi. That is the meaning of Samhitayam, the Adhikara. It is not Parasaptami, it is Vishaya Saptami. Therefore, Adhikara, if it is in Saptami, it is Vishaya Saptami. Not that Adhikara will be only in Saptami. We have a Adhikara in Shashti also, Angasya is there, or Panchami, Padat, all those things are there. Okay, Adhikara can be in any Vibhakti, but we have seen Samhitayam, Karake, all these are in Saptami, Vishaya Saptami. Here it is Parasaptami, the Paribhasha. Sutra, Parasaptami. Suchana, Ashtadhyayam, Saptami Vibhaktehe, Aneke Artaha Santi. Yes, different meanings are there. Upapada Saptami, that is also in the Ashtadhyaya itself, it is there. Upapada Saptami. That we will see. Karmani and etc. Those sutras are there, which is there you will see the Upapada Saptami. That which is in Saptami must be the Upapadam. Therefore, it is called Upapada Saptami. That we have to see. We have not seen that. Nimitta Saptami, Vishaya Saptami, Adayaha. Eteshu Anyatamaha Artaha Parasaptami. Among them one is Parasaptami. Yatra Vyakhyaneshu Saptami Vibhaktehe Artaha Spashta Rupena na Uchyate. Tatra Sarvatra Pragena Parasaptami iti eva grahya. So where there is not clear definition of the meaning of the Saptami Vibhakti, there we have to take it as Parasaptami. Asyaha Parasaptamehe Vishaye eva idam sutram pravartate nahi anyasam Saptamina Vishaye. This sutra is applicable only in the context of Parasaptami, not in the context, not in the other sense of the Saptami. In other sense also it is Saptami Bhakti is that there you cannot apply this Paribhasha Sutra, like Vishaya Saptami, etc. Sutreshu Parasaptami Prayogasya Kanichana Udaharanani Etani. Some examples are given below. Iko and Achi, you can see here. Achi is in Saptami. Achi Pare, when Ach follows, where is Istani? That is located immediately preceded to that, which is in Saptami. That is before Ach. Ityatra Achi iti Saptamyantam Padam Vidyate. Ataha anena sutrena ikvarnasya uktaha yanadesha tada eva bhavati yada saha ikvarnaha achvarnat avyavagitaha purva vartate. Immediately preceding to it. Avyavagitaha. Yata madhu plus arihi ityatra dakarottaraha ukaraha ikvarnaha sahacha Ari ityasya achvarnat avyavagita rupena purvaha vidyate ataha asya iko anachi ityanena yanadesha avashyam sambhavati. So ach akara ach, that ari follows what? That ukara. So ukara precedes immediately this akara, that which is achvarna. Therefore ukara plus we know then sandhi happens. So dakara uttarasya ukarasya avyavagite achipare. That is the meaning. Even though we don't mention avyavagite, but to be understood, always it is avyavagite. Or we can practice saying that. Avyavagite achipare. Iko nachiti yanadesha bhavati. Similarly, jalam jashi. Jashi iti saptamyantam padam vidyate. Jal varnasya avyavagite jashi varne pare jash adeshah bhavati iti. Just sandhi we know. Nascha padantasya jali. Here also apadantasya nakarasya va makarasya va avyavahite jali varne pare kim bhavati anusvaradesha bhavati. That is nascha padantasya jali. Then Sutra Nirdishte. Understand up to this? Any doubt?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, Ji.
Parvati ji.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
सूत्रे निर्दिष्टे शब्दस्य प्रयोजनं प्रत्याख्यानं वा अस्मिन् सूत्रे विद्यमानेन निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य इति शब्देन अव्यवहितरूपेण विद्यमानस्य पूर्वस्य इति अर्थः स्पष्टीभवति. सो निर्दिष्टे मीन्स् स्पेसिफाइड. अव्यवहितेन not intervened by any other word or varna, no gap. Vidyamanasya purvasya iti arthaha spashti bhavati. The meaning is clear. Vastutastu purva iti shabdaha vyavahitasya purvasyapi nirdeshartam upayujyate. Ataha tatra nirdishte sati shabdam sanyojya आचार्यः अत्र पूर्वत्वम् अव्यवहितम् एव भवेत् इति नियमं विदधाति. पूर्व इति शब्दः व्यवहितस्य पूर्वस्यापि निर्देशार्थम् उपयुज्यते. When we say purva can be purva meaning before. The before can be with vyavahita, with space, with the intervention of varna. That is possible. Upayujyate. Therefore, निर्दिष्टे इति शब्दं संयोज्य निर्दिष्टे by the mentioning of the word निर्दिष्टा अत्र पूर्वत्वम् अव्यवहितम्. Otherwise, why we need निर्दिष्टा? Just पूर्वस्य तस्मिन् इति पूर्वस्य is enough. The word निर्दिष्टा brings in the meaning of अव्यवहितम्. अत्र पूर्वत्वम् अव्यवहितम् एव भवेत् इति नियमं विदधाति. That is ordained, that is given by the Acharya here. So the word nirdishta gives the meaning of the avyavagitam, purvatvam. That purva is before, and where it is before, avyavagitam, immediately. So that is that avyavagitam, that meaning we bring in because of the word nirdishta. Yatra एतादृशम् अव्यवहितपूर्वत्वं न विद्यते. Where there is no अव्यवहितपूर्वत्वं, तत्र सूत्रस्य प्रयोगः न सम्भवति. We should not apply the सूत्र. यथा लिखति इत्यस्मिन् शब्दे खखारात् कखारोत्तरात् खखारात् पूर्वम् इकारः अवश्यं विद्यते. Before kakara ikara is there, परन्तु सः अव्यवहितः नास्ति. It is not avyavahita. Tatra ikarasya vyavadhanam asti. Kakara uttarat, that kakara plus akara, then ikara plus takara only. So kakara uttarat, this akarat purvam ikara havashim विद्यते, परंतु सः अव्यवहितः नास्ति. अतः तत्र इकारस्य व्यवधानं वर्तते. Therefore you cannot apply इको एनर्जी. अस्यां स्थितौ तत्र अत्र इको एनर्जी अस्य सूत्रस्य प्रयोगः न सम्भवति. अतः इको एनर्जी इत्यस्य प्रयोगे इको एनर्जी अच्वर्णात् अव्यवहितपूर्वत्वम् एव आवश्यकम्. You cannot apply इको एनर्जी. इको एनर्जी says this e plus a or achvarna preceded by e, that should follow immediately. Intervened by the other letter, it will not happen. So in this example, likhati, that kakara is there, kakara uttarat, following the kakara uttarat, akarat purvam ikarah asti, akarat ikarah avashyam vidyate, parantu avyavahitah nasti, but it doesn't precede immediately. Therefore, here you cannot apply, he says. Therefore, only that nirdishta, the word, brings in the meaning of avyavahitam. Vastutah अस्मिन् सूत्रे निर्दिष्टे इति शब्दः नैव आवश्यकः इति कैयटन संहितायां ityatra spashtikritam asti. You understand the example, the previous example,
Yes, Ji, Likpati, yes.
right? Sandhi doesn't happen. So it means you cannot apply iko and achi, he says. Where he is followed by a, but that a doesn't, achivarna is there, that's ikara precede immediately. No, that is vyavadana, right? Therefore, iko and achi cannot apply, he says. Okay. Then
Yeah.
here in this line, nirdishta shabda is not necessary. Who says? Kayyata. Who is Kayyata? Who is Kayyata?
Acharya, Panini before.
Yes, Kayyata is the one who has written commentary to Mahabhashyam. There is a Mahabhashyam is there and commentary to Mahabhashyam. Kayyata. Vyakhyanam is there. So that is famous. Those who read Mahabhashyam, they refer to Kayyata. So Kayyatena Samhitayam ityatra spashtikritam asti. All these are little advanced. Okay. So there he says, Kayyata, the commentator to Mahabhashyakara, says, in the context of Samhitayam, the Nirdishta Shabda is not required, he says. Tatra Kayyatasya Ashayaha etadrshaha dvayoko shabdayoko madhye paurva parya bhavaha ityukte औपश्लेषिकः सम्बन्धः विद्यते चेत् एव शब्दशास्त्रविशिष्टानि कार्याणि सम्भवन्ति न अन्यथा तदर्थं च निर्दिष्ट इति शब्दस्य विशिष्टरूपेण प्रयोगः अनावश्यकः इति. This is according to the Kayyata. He says that that nirdishta, the word is not required. Anyway, Panini Maharshi uses. The commentator has, they will say, but Acharya has used. Why? He says, Paurva parya bhavaha. Dayogo shabdayogo madhye. Between the two words, there is a purva apara bhava. This bhava means the sambandha, the connection. Purva and apara. Aupashleshika sambandha. That is, the two words they follow one after the other. That is called the sambandha. Aupashleshika sambandha vidyate cheteva. Only when that sambandha only is there, then only all the karyas of the shastra vishishtani karyan sambhavanti. Otherwise, it will not happen. That is known. Then why do we need the word nirdishta? It is anavashyakam. Iti the Kayyata Karya says. Only when two words are in close proximity, two words are that purva apara, that bhava, that sambandha is there, then only all the karyas will happen. That is known. Then why do we need nirdishta? Not required. Iti Kayyata Acharya says. Asmin विषये अधिकं ज्ञातं संहितायाम इति सूत्रस्य सूत्रार्थः द्रष्टव्यः. To know more about you have to refer that he says. Anyway, we need not go there. तत्र अधिकरणस्य त्रीन् प्रकारान् सोदाहरणं निर्दिश्य भाष्यकारस्य कय्यटस्य च आशयः स्पष्टीकृतः अस्ति. Kayyata has made it that specified clearly. तत्र अधिकरणस्य त्रीन् प्रकारान् सोदाहरणं निर्दिश्य भाष्यकारस्य कय्यटस्य च आशयः स्पष्टीकृतः अस्ति. Whether the intention of the Bhashyakara and Kayyata with the three examples, it is presented there. Anyway, that we will not see. So Kashikakara says, Tasminiti saptami nirdeshya purvasyeva karya bhavati na uttarasya. Okay. He adds one more point, na uttarasya. Purvasyeva karya bhavati. Uttarasya is tasmati nirdeshta purvasya. That is going to come. Saptami nirdeshena vidyamanam karyam varnantarena abhyavagitasya purvasya bodhyam. Siddhanta Kaumadikara says abhyavagita, the word he uses immediately. Saptami nirdeshena vidyamanam karyam. That karya which is ordained by the mentioning of Saptami Vibhakti, it will happen before, in that which precedes immediately. Bodhyam, this is to be No, this is how it should be known. Okay. Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi also says same as Siddhanta Kaumudi Kara. Mahabhashyam, we are not going to see, just showing you Mahabhashyam. For this commentary is the yet up commentary. Okay. Then the next sutra. Next sutra is Tasmaditi Uttarasya. That is Saptami, this is Panchami. Tasmaditi Uttarasya. Tasmat iti Uttarasya. Nirdishte comes as anuvritti. Nirdishte is avyavagitasya. You know the meaning now? Nirdishte. Avyavagitasya. Tasmat iti nirdishte Uttarasya eva karyam bhavati. Sutreshu Panchami vibhaktehe sahayena yasya shabdasya ullekah kriyate. That shabda which is mentioned in Panchami vibhakti. Then Tasmat, after that, Avyavagitasya Parasya, after that follows, what follows, whatever may be that, in that only Karyam Bhavati. Avyavagitasya Varnasya va Shabdasya va Parasya Karyam Bhavati, Karyam will happen. Ashtadhyayaha idam paribhasha sutramasti. भिन्नेषु सूत्रेषु यत्र पंचमी विभक्तेः प्रयोगः कृतः दृश्यते तत्र निर्दिष्टं कार्यं तस्मात् पंचम्यन्त शब्दात् अव्यवहितस्य परस्य भवति इत्युक्ते पंचम्यन्त शब्दात् विना व्यवधानम् अनन्तरं यः शब्दः वर्तते यत् वा शब्दस्वरूपं विद्यते तस्य एव एतत् कार्यं भवति इति आशयः. So that which is mentioned by Saptama Vibhakti and following that shabda anantaram eva shabdah vartate Vina Vyavadhanam, Vyavadhanam Vina, without any Vyavadhana, gap, space, or intervention. Tasya sthane eva karyam bhavati iti ashayaha. That is the intention or the wish of this sutram. Saptami vibhaktehe etadrisha kritaha prayogeva parasaptami namna vinyayate. Why Saptami here? Parasaptami. There is no Saptami here. Where is Saptami? I think he has copy pasted from that previous sutra. That's why this line also has come. Saptami vibhakti. Here only Panchami is there. Very Saptami. Anyway, Asya sutrasya prayogasya kanichana udaharanani etadrishani. Jayoho anyatarasyam. Here it is. Which is Panchami here? Which is it Panchami? You know this sutra. Remember the sutra? Jayoho anyatarasyam. What does it do? What does it do, this sutra? Anybody, what does it do? Yoho Anyadrasi. Remember the sutra? Yes or no?
No, Ji.
Forgot the sutra. Very good. I thought I'm repeating the many things, but it is okay. I feel now.
Now in the place of Hakara, Dhakara is replaced. It happens. Yeah.
In the place of
Optionally, Jai Varna.
in the place of Hakara, what will come?
Dhakara.
Huh?
Dhakara. Dhakara. Mahaprana
Dhaka? No. What will come in the place of Hakara?
At the place of Jaivan, Hakara.
No problem. See, I'm thinking that I'm repeating the same thing. Okay, but I feel
Sorry, Ji.
I'm repeating the same thing. So I'm thinking that you may feel boring. If you don't remember, that there is no boring. Okay. Okay, because I don't know whether you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah, the fifth. Fifth. What
Not
that
fifth.
Varna? Fifth class.
No,
That Varna.
Jayaha letter is Jayaha is there. Jayaha. What is Jay letter? 4, 3, 2, 1, right?
Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Jayaha parasya hakaraha asti chet hakarasya sthane that purvasya is important. Purvasya पूर्ववर्णस्य सवर्णः आदेशः भवति. So Hakara will be replaced by Hakara being a Ushma Varna, being a being Mahaprana and being Mridu Vyanjana. Therefore, among the first letter of all the classes, second letter, third letter, and fourth letter, which one will be the apt replacement for Hakara? Hakara being a Mridu Vyanjana.
Fourth
Therefore,
class, yeah.
remove first and second, only third and fourth. And among third and fourth, third is Alpa Prana. Drop it. Only the fourth letter of the class. Fourth letter of that class means what letter? What are the fourth letter? Jash letter, you can say. Another word. Jabhai Ghadadash, right? That's what it is, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right. So Hakara will be replaced by Jash letter. Jhabha, Ghadha, Dha. Fourth letter. Anyatarasyam, optionally. Ramaji, remember the rule?
Ah, yes. Now I.
Okay.
Purva Savarna Sandhi.
It's called Pura Savarna Sandhi. Jayoho Anyatarasyam. What Vibhakti Jayaha is? That is what he says here, Panchami. Okay. How do you say the Vritti? Jayaha Uttarasya Hakarasya Stane. You can say Jash Varna Desha Bhavati Vikalpena Anyatarasyam, right? You can easily remember this. Jash is the replacement. Jash is Jabai Ghadadash. See, Jai is Jabai Ghadadash. Then Jabai Ghadadash Kappa Chatata Kapai is there. Among all this, Jash will be the Adesha in the place of Hakara. So Jaya is, it is.
This Jash comes as Adesh, like Anuvritti, Sanji.
No, I'm just saying, not Jash,
No, no.
Mahaprana. Shakara is Mahaprana.
Jash only. I'm asking whether it comes as Anuvritti from some other sutra. I'm asking.
There is no sutra there. I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying because fourth letter, right? The fourth letter is a part of that's the Jash is a subset of Jai. Jash is the subset of Jai, and therefore I'm just saying that Jash will be the Adesha. I'm saying. Okay. Corresponding Jash will be the Adesha.
Okay.
So we say fourth letter, fourth letter. What is that fourth letter? Jash letter. That's it. That's it. There's no Jash. That pratyahara, it is not present anywhere, even before the sutra also. Jash is there. Talavi Shakara is there, not with Murdani Shakara. Understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
If it's Sutra Pata, take the Sutra Pata. If you take this 8-4, what is the Sutra number?
8460.
8463, I think.
862, sir.
60, yeah. Okay, just a minute. Showing you that. Jayo ho Anyatarasyam. Here it's 62. So there is no Jash letter before that. You see, Udastas Tambo ho Purvasya. The Purvasya alone comes Anuvritti. Then Torli is there. Then Va Padantasya Anusvarasya Parasanaha Vavasane is there. Jalam Jashi also is there. At that Jashi also, Jash letter also doesn't come as Anuvritti. So nothing. So there is no Anuvritti here. Purvasya is there. Instead of Purvasya, I'm saying Jash Adesha Bhavati. That is, we can understand from that because Jash is a subset. Right? Okay. Now Jai. One more thing is here. Jai is what Jai? If you see Jai letter, that Jai is Padanta Jai. That Padanta comes Anuvritti or it is mentioned. The Pada comes, it is, you can see Jayaha. If you see that the sutra itself, Padanta Jai. इत्यस्मिन् सूत्रे जयः इति पञ्चम्यन्तं पदम् अस्ति अतः अनेन सूत्रेण जय वर्णात् अव्यवहितस्य परस्य हकारस्य विकल्पेन पूर्व सवर्णः भवति. पूर्व savarnaha. Savarna letter to purva will be the replacement in the place of akara, which follows immediately jai, uttarasya. Okay. It's just giving the example of how the word tadita comes. Tadita is a pratyaya. Tasmai itam taditam. Tasmai, kasmai, vayakaranaya, taditam.
This Anuswarasa Yai Parasavarna comes as Anuvritti till 65. Maybe that Yai is coming as Anuvritti for this.
Not yai. It's not. There is no yai required here.
No, from that Yai, one day we get the church. I'm just connecting why the Anuvritti.
From that day, what do you get?
No. The letters included in that Yai letter, which is related to Makara. Like that. Just like this.
Anuswarasya yai.
Yeah.
There is no connection.
Parasvar, no connection. Okay.
No connection here.
Up to 65, it says Anuvritti.
Up to 65, what is goes as Anuvritti?
All the letters is given in bold, right?
No. Anuswarasya yai parasavarnaha. That parasavarna goes as Anuvritti, but if you say it is also, it's not 65, that is also a mistake. Okay, it doesn't go. Parasavarna stops there, in fact, before that. It doesn't go as Anuvritti.
Okay.
Even if you say Jayo Hanetarasam, there we don't need that Parasavarna. Why do we need that? 8462, if you see. Parasavarna not required. Where is Parasavarna? It is, even though if it is, it is not used at all. It is just mentioned, but Parasavarna is not required. Parasavarna also, that Savarna only required. Purvasya is there. That's why Purvasya Savarnaha Purva Savarnaha we say. It's in fact not Para. That Savarna letter alone comes Anuvritti.
Okay.
Okay. Then the next here. Then Tadita, Tasmai itam. Tasmai referring to the Vayakarana. Vayakaranaya itam. Vayakarana, they like the word this Tadita. The Taditas are used frequently in the language. Most the words are Tadita words. So that how the word Tadita, the word comes, it says Tat itam, Taditam. That example for this sutra. Jai letter followed by this Ha, then Tasyastane, Akarasistane, Dhakara Deshava. Tadita, you get the word Tadita. Anyway, next one. Halaha. Halaha is 642. 641 is Angasya. So halaha is the word that halaha is the hull which followed by the samprasaranam here. In that case, it is samprasaranam. Anyway, that we have to see this halaha sutra, then you will understand. That's example not required. So halaha, that samprasaranam following the hull will become dirgha. That is what the sutra halaha says here. That we will see later. Becomes dirgha. That is why it gets hutha. Dirgha becomes. Example we will say. Context will come. Then ato ataha iti panchami bhakti. That is adantasya ato amipare. When avarna rasvakara followed by immediately. Ato rasvakarant apumsakalinga shabdat avyavahita rupena parasya su pratyasya. When su follows, then the su stane adesha bhavati, not follows, sorry. When su follows, atoham, that is what we apply in napumsakalinga shabda. Palam, pale, palani, palam, pratama bhakti, ekavachanam, and all those things. We apply this. Su is replaced by the su which follows the adantanga of napumsakalinga, which is replaced by That's our examples given. Okay. Then the next sutra nirdishta shabdasya anuvrittehe prayojanam. What is the use of bringing the word nirdishta as anuvritti from the previous sutra? Tasmin nirdishte purvasya, he says. Asmin sutre purvasmat sutrat nirdishte iti shabdaha anuvartate. That is brought as anuvritti. What? The word nirdishta from the purva sutra. स च उत्तरस्य इति अनेन सः अन्वेति, connected, it is अन्वेति, सम्बन्धं करोति उत्तरस्य शब्देन. It is connected with the word उत्तरस्य. उत्तरस्य तस्मादिति उत्तरस्य निर्दिष्टे. निर्दिष्टे उत्तरस्य इति अनेन अत्र अव्यवहितरूपेण विद्यमानस्य उत्तरस्य, not intervene immediately the following word iti अर्थविधानं भवति. This meaning we get उत्तर इति शब्दः व्यवहितस्य उत्तरस्य विषये अपि भवितुम् अर्हति. अतः अत्र निर्दिष्टे इति शब्दं संयोज्य आचार्यः अत्र उत्तरत्वम् अव्यवहितम् एव भवेत् इति नियमं विदधाति. Like we saw before, the similarly here उत्तर इति शब्दः अव्यवहितस्य उत्तरस्य विषये अपि व्यवहितस्य. Since the word uttara, when we say following, the following could be vyavahita with intervention, need not be immediately. That possibility is there. Therefore, the word vidishta brings in the meaning that it must be following immediately, no vyavadhana. Yatra etadrisham avyavahita uttaratvam na vidyate, but there is no avyavahita uttaratvam, the following avyavahita uttaratvam, not immediately following. Vyavahita uttaratvam with the following that follows, but that is intervention. With the interventional following, then tatra asya sutrasya prayogah na sambhavati. There we cannot use this sutra. Yata dahana iti asmin shabde hakarah asti. But that jaya also is there, but it is intervened by akara. Takara, akara, then hakara is there. Therefore, you cannot apply jayoho anyatrasyam here. Dahana iti asmin shabde akara havashyam jay varnat anantaram vidyate. Parantu saha avyavahitah nasti. Tatra akarasya vyavadhanam vartate. Akara is there, intervening letter. Asyam stitau atra jayoho anyatrasyam iti yanena purva savarnadesha na bhavati, na sambhavati. यतः जयोः अन्यतरस्याम् इत्यस्य प्रयोगे जैवर्णात् अव्यवहिते परे अकारः इष्यते. Akara must follow jai varna immediately. That is what is ishyate. It is what is desired by this sutram, and the word nirdishta brings in the meaning of avyavahita. That is the important thing to be understood. Okay. Tasmaditi uttarasya. Any doubt in this?
No, ji.
No, Shri.
Okay. Then Urandrapraha. I think we will see that in the next class. Is this, see, already all the sutras have we seen or not?
Yes, Jia.
Seen this.
Did we see again, or we can go to the next one? Because we are doing revision, I thought because this all we started with the topic of this padam and bhasanya. Still, because you had a confusion, not clear about that, that's why I started this. Okay, we will have a quick revision, but quick revision is not quick revision. It is it is not quick. It is, in fact, as I was seeing everything for the first time, everything. Is it okay to go see this like this? You have to tell how much you understand or any difficulty. Yes.
We are okay to go
Yeah,
with
it's
this.
okay.
because,
Yeah.
So even in the second division, but we have seen, we
Yeah.
can see how many sutras we have seen. We have seen about 132 or
100, yeah, 100 plus.
all the sutras we have seen. So if we go at this pace, it will take another 80 class. Already we had 80 class or something. We are the sutra, which sutra? 160? Somewhere we were there.
140. Some.
Oh, all these things we have seen. Shiva, okay, this is in the other class. Okay, not here. In the
Mantrasarana Samstha.
We can just have a gist and go forward, I guess. I think because always completely reading again, it's going to consume a lot of time.
yes, but if it
Just
is
a
not
gist.
It's in 135, I think.
135, so if it is clear
Prasad.
for you, I will go forward.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to
that's what
remember
I'm
many
saying.
things. Okay. You have,
Ye-
see, whatever we learned that you have to remember. Otherwise,
Mm.
if you don't remember, then Vyavadhanam will be there in understanding. Avyavagita avadharanam will be there. It's a problem. That is why I'm doing it again.
Yeah,
If it is
that's
not
right.
clear, or if it is, if you don't remember, then
Yeah.
the gap will be there. That is why doing it little elaborate. If you do little elaborately, something will stay in the mind. Already one round is over, second round. But anyway, your choice. Whatever you feel, you tell me. We'll do accordingly. Because
I'm
I'm,
okay with whatever is okay for you.
as I said, that we can go a little fast because, but we are since we are reading, I have not read all the commentary before, but now I am reading and some the technical discussions are there. All those is an extra, but finally you will remember the gist, that is generally, see, you have to talk a lot finally to arrive at this the gist. The gist only you will remember. You will not remember everything. I'm sure you will not remember everything. Whatever you discuss, everything you will not remember. But a gist you will remember. What the sutra says, you will remember. That is the take home thing. Okay, I will try to complete. So we have covered up to 135, right? Yes, we'll do that.
Yes, Ji.
In fact, we are doing Subanta. We entered into Subanta, and then then again the revision started. Okay. The revision, I thought it will go in a day or two, class, but it goes on and on. Okay.
We are reading the complete sutra.
That's why it takes
So,
time.
yeah, it takes time.
It is not intended, but anyway, it started with one sutra, so that's why it's okay. Next class, I think I'll go a little fast. I'll quickly tell the gist and move on.
Yes.
As I said, that discussion in elaborately, that is Dvitiya Vritti. We are doing Dvitiya Vritti now. Dvitiya Vritti, not required actually at this stage. But anyway, started with the one sutra, I think, that maybe Shashtisthana Yoga, little elaborately. That Nyasa and other things came. Anyway, then we will do quick revision. I will not read the whole thing. I will tell the gist, and then we will continue from where we left at Subanta. Okay.
Actually, sir, you told us to write the sutrartha for all the sutras. That we can do by next class if
What is it?
Sutrartha for all the sutras you told us to write.
What to write?
Gist
Sutrartha.
of the sutras.
Yeah.
Oh, gist of the sutras. Yeah, you can write in a word. Yeah, gist of the sutra. Small
Yeah,
sentence.
right. So we will also have one this thing idea. So we all can write and keep it ready by next class, so that you can go fast also, sir.
Yes. So up to 135 sutra, you have the gist with you, right?
Yeah, we can write and keep it ready, sir.
Yes. Okay. And already I have sent you the notes also. I didn't think it would be there. Some of the notes. Not in this sutra, but even the Sandhi class, other class, that non-Ashtadhyaya class, the same thing. There also we are seeing sutra only, not something different from sutra. The gist is already is there. You can take from there. For example, if it is Sandhi, you can take that from the Sandhi the chart. Or if it is Subanta, or if it is Savranamasana, it is Samvranamasana or Samprasaranam. Samprasaranam already we have covered the non-Ashtadhyaya class. So from there you can take, right? Okay. We will do quickly from the next class. So we stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Can you tell me from which class we started this revision? Have you noted?
Must be like 5-6 classes back.
Huh?
Should be around 6 classes back.
5-6 classes, huh?
Yeah. Easily.
Okay. If at least it should not be more than 10 class. So We will complete.
1st October.
1st October. 1st October means
21st October.
21st October.
November, December, yeah.
So which class number is that?
This class 75.
70?
75.
Now which class is going on now?
Now 81.
81. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. 6 classes. Another 4 classes we will do the revision. Complete the revision and then start with where we left. Subanta. See, we have to do Subanta and then we have to get into Tinganta, and Tinganta is a big topic. Sarvadhatuka Lakara, Adadhatuka Lakara. When it comes to Adadhatuka Lakara, apart from Lakara, we have to see Kridanta, the Krit Pratyas are there. There are also Sarvadhatuka Krit, Adadhatuka Krit. Then Kridanta is a very big topic. And if Sananta, Namadhatu, so many things are there to read. So we have to move. Subanta itself will take time. 3 lingas and Ajanta Halanta. So 6 topics are there. Ajanta Pullinga, Ajanta Halanta Pullinga, Ajanta Srilinga, Halanta Srilinga, Ajanta Napumsakalinga, Ajanta Halanta Napumsakalinga. That will take more time. Many Shabdas will be covering. So we will, in another 2-3 classes, we will complete this discussion. So this summary. Then we will continue from where we left. Please do some homework. Huh?
Yeah, we can take 15 or 20 each, and then if we write, we can quickly finish.
Yes, you can do
Instead,
it.
everybody writing everything.
You can divide,
So that
yes.
we can-
Each one of you can take 20. Now, which sutra we are in now? We are in the sutra
Yeah.
number. This, if you take, we are in 53.
52 we finished.
53. Now 135, if you take 80 sutras are there. So each one of you can take 20, 20, 20. So it will be over quickly. You can divide among yourself and take the gist of that. And that alone I will explain. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the class. Right. Instead of going through in detail and further.
Yes, yeah, that will be good. Yeah.
It's right. Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yes, please do. And you discuss among yourself. You can take 30 or 20, whatever the number is.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಜಿ.